always try to figure it out. It tells me I'm live. So let's see if we go right here and this. And last but not least, get driven. Oh! Right on, man. Right on.
Mhm.
How you doing, man? I know it's late in the day for us. Normally we do a little earlier.
Man, it's been a day.
Yeah, to say the least.
Yeah.
At least, man. I got my Snoopy shirt on, man. Don't worry, be happy. So I should have known something was in the ether that said, hey, don't worry, be happy. It's gonna be all right.
See, I had to throw him a hat just because the way the day was going and just be like, this is where it's at. And if you can't read it, let me see if I can get real close. Come and take it.
Come and take it, because I got it.
You want it? Come and take it.
You know what I'm saying? I got it. I got what you want, baby.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So today's thing is of course I'm Darren. You guys know who I am, and I hope you know who Van is. Van, what's your name?
I'm Van Martin. I'm with Van Speaks Online. You can find me on YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, all those good places.
Right on, right on. All right. So today, hold on. Let me see. Somebody's up here. What's up, man? Uncle Suge's in the building. It's my homeboy, Uncle Suge.
Uncle Suge. What's up, buddy?
All right. So we got play a little clip real quick, man. This kind of was inspiration. So today is, as entrepreneurs, we had to hear this.
Mm-hmm.
So ready?
Let's do it.
Here, let's go, man. Here we go.
Some people dream of success. Don't let your dreams be dreams. Or anyone else will quit. You're not gonna stop there. So just do it. Make your dreams come true. Do it. Nothing is impossible. Do it. Your dreams come true. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. Just do it. Don't let your dreams be dreams. Yesterday you said tomorrow. Yesterday you said tomorrow. Yesterday you said no. You're gonna wake up and work hard at. You're gonna wake up and stop giving up. You're gonna wake up and work hard at. You're gonna wake up and make your dreams come true. What are you waiting for? Yesterday you said tomorrow. Yesterday you said tomorrow. Yesterday you said no. You're gonna wake up and work hard at. You're gonna wake up and stop giving up. You're gonna wake up and work hard at. You're gonna wake up and
What's good, Shadow?
I know.
All right. There you go, man. I felt like we both needed to hear that, today, man.
Mm.
Sometimes they say sometimes you gotta preach to yourself, man.
I know. I mean, as an entrepreneur, you've got to have those times where you're like, all right, I need to take myself into the woodshed. We need to get things straightened out.
Mm-hmm.
Just because, I mean, nobody else is going to help you. I mean, yeah, people come along and help you, but at the end of the day, you are responsible for your own self. You are responsible for making it happen. You don't have somebody else out there as committed as you are to it. It's going to be like, hey, I'll come over here and take care of this for you while you go over there in the corner and feel bad about things. No, suck it up, Buttercup. Let's get it done.
Yep. Let's get it together, make your dreams come true. That's impossible. It was like we were sitting there and we're talking. It's like, oh man, and because normally we go in early in the morning, earlier, and or just in the morning. That's not even really early. They're just beating it down like prayer, 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 prayer. Now, yeah, man. Hey, what's up? What's up, uppity? It's no, man. What was I gonna say, man? You know, we were sitting there talking. And it was like, you know, man, today was a busy day for me too, man. I got beat up. He's like, man, I had to get some rest and this. And I was like, you know what, man? When we having this conversation right now, we can be having and kind of sharing our successes and our failures, you know, right now with everyone else, so they can kind of see this real time.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So, you know, in days like today, man, I had a bunch of issues I was dealing with, just, you know, problems. And it kind of was good that I saw yesterday's video because I was able to lean back on that, like yesterday's video, and I was actually able to focus on the problem, not the distraction, because there were so many other things around me that were distracting. I had to really just sit and tell myself, focus on the problem, son. Focus on the problem. It's right there, you know? And then you can do it. And I did it, man. I focused on the problem and was able to solve the problem.
And that's what's key.
That's key, man.
You got to see through the blur to see what the real core issue is.
Just do it, man. So what days like today? You know, it's just saying, other than saying, you know, just see it through the core, see it through, just do it as much as possible, make your dreams come true. What do you have? Like, give me 2 things that, you know, kind of help you, that help in times like this, man. And I know I can give you 2 if you want me to go first.
I mean, you go ahead and I'll give you my 2, because I actually did a Twitter post or Instagram post. Well, I actually did both. Nevertheless, go ahead.
All right.
And I'll bring
One,
that up
man,
while you're doing that.
is have a buddy. Have a buddy. You know, always, you know, have a buddy system with you, man. You know, it's you know, it's when you're out there, man, it's, you know, getting lost in the jungle by yourself is bad. But if you don't get lost in the jungle, man, get lost in the jungle with a buddy. And 2 heads better than 1. And so when you're both out, you know, you're out there on a journey, being able to have another entrepreneur or someone else that's kind of going through that can relate to what you're going through is good to have. And that there's some, you know, it's iron sharpens iron, period. And remember that iron sharpens iron. And then 2, my mom always did this, and finish what you start. That's something my mom always, you know, I remember this. Finish what you start. Finish what you start. If you're gonna start, if you say you're gonna do something, let your yes be your yes, your no be your no, your left be your left, your right be your right. Finish what you start, man. So that's my 2, man.
That's your 2. Those are 2 good ones.
I know.
I mean, you've got, the thing about it is, and I'll comment on yours and then I'll talk about mine, but you are so right about having a buddy in the system, because a lot of people think like, I want to be the leader. I want to be the top person. I want to be the one that everybody looks up to. Well, think about that for a second. You're the person everybody else looks up to, because when you're the number 1 person and you're on top of the mountain and you're responsible for getting it done, and everybody else that's a part of your organization or your group of friends or whatever it is, you're alone. You are by yourself because everybody is looking to you to make those decisions. So if you talk to, and I was reading this in a book one time, that they were interviewing like 100 or so different CEOs, and the thing that they battle with most is feeling lonely, is because they know they are at the top of the food chain. Yeah, they've got people supporting cast, but ultimately they're looking back to them to make that final decision. So yeah, having a buddy when you get lost in the woods, when you get tripped up, when you're having a crappy day, pays off in dividends.
Yeah.
So my 2 are this. So first is a simple motto, kind of like your second one. Mine is to remember that progress equals success, because so many times we get bogged down in the minutia of we see what our ultimate goal is and where we want to hit. We know whether that's we want to lose weight and this is the ideal place we want to hit, or there is a goal, a sales goal, or an objective within your business that you got to hit this, or maybe there's a client that you're really wanting to be able to bring in, and they're a whale of a client, and you're going through the steps, you're doing the stuff, you're working out, you're talking, you're sending material, whatever it is across. But you look at it and you're like, man, I've been doing this for like a month. I've been doing this for like 3 months. And yeah, I made a little progress, but man, I ain't going nowhere.
Yeah.
But you have to remember that your progress is success because you are further along now than when you started. Mm-hmm. And typically, whenever you're in those moments of your life and you're peering up to the top of the mountain, and you're like, man, how am I going to get there? Some days, just like, your day was today, sometimes treading water is just winning, because you're not sliding back. You may not be moving forward, but you're treading water. You're keeping where you are.
Much better than drowning.
Exactly. So
I had my choice of two things to do: tread water or drown.
Mm-hmm.
I tread, man.
And this kind of, my second one kind of ties a little bit into that, is take the little wins. Mm-hmm. So, I mean, it's like today, I had all this other stuff that was obligations outside of what I wanted to do with Van Speaks. I had like some posts I wanted to do. I had a video that I wanted to create. I had all these things that I had lined up on my to-do list to do. And at the end of the day, I had not been able to get to any of them because this outside obligation that had consumed all my day. And I was beating myself up. I was like, I haven't done a single thing to help out my brand progress and grow and be able to provide values to those that follow me. And I was kicking myself. But then I went ahead and I was like, well, I got a few minutes. I'm going to put together this tweet, shoot it out, then create an Instagram thing and post that out. At least I got that done. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to count that as a win. No, I didn't get all the things that I wanted to get done today done, but at least I got something done. And I'll count that as a win, take it in to tomorrow and start knocking things out from there.
That's what's up, man. I think that's enough to leave it off with, man. You know what I'm saying? I think those we look for small wins, man. Those are pretty small, big wins, man. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So,
yeah.
All right. Let's go ahead and wrap it out.
All right, sounds good, buddy.
All right.
Great. Talking with you as always.